Hello everyone. I am back for I believe this is part 4 of my flip flap folio. And today I want to work on this panel here. So this is what I've done so far. Let's see, what do we have? We have, so all the panels are covered. I did my envelope flip flap yesterday or whenever, the last time I was here. We've got that one all done. Oh, the one thing I did add is on the inside, I saw this that I had missed this opportunity for, whoops, I had it upside down for, oh, nope. I don't have it upside down. That's right. I'm doing it the other way, the wrong way, because so we can do it that way. All right. So I added that, and that just rolls up into there. And slips in there, and it didn't add much in the way of extra bulk, and that still just slides underneath the butterfly. Okay, so now what I wanted to do is I wanted to, on this panel here, and remember this panel flips up and out, and so I cut this down to be just about this size. And what I want to do is I want to have a belly band, but I want it to be a tri-fold belly band. I guess it should go this way so the nest is up, kind of like this. Bone folder, bone folder, bone folder. There's a pencil. Oh, I put it back again. Silly me. Okay, so I'm going to crease this like this. And this piece of paper is from one of the 6x6, the 6x6 pages in the Tim Holtz book. So it's going to go like that, and I want to round the corners. This. That's the 1/2 inch side. Ooh, that one didn't, I messed that one up. That was user error on that one there. There we go. Easy enough to fix. Okay, so now with this one, what we have this opportunity here. We have this opportunity here. We have these opportunities, and then I can glue it down as a belly band so something can slide behind. All right, and I also grabbed some little gears. These are super thin gears. I forget where I found these. I found these, maybe I found them at Michael's. I can't remember, but they're super thin as opposed to some of the ones that I'd ordered before that were kind of thick. And I was thinking, if I need a closure, I could do, oh, I actually might need it on there like that and be self-contained. And I grabbed a couple of them, included this itty bitty one that actually might work best. So cute. And because they have holes in the sides, you can make it be a claspy thing. So maybe actually I will think I should probably start with that. And I'm just going to kind of eyeball the center there so that I don't put stuff over where that needs to be. So I'm just going to make a little mark there, and I'm going to grab my awl and I will poke a hole in that, and then I have a container with a whole bunch of there's a magnet in there. That's how it stays with some of these cute itty bitty little ones. Oops, that doesn't go, that goes on the inside. And then so the shelving that I have up right up there, it's the kind of that has the metal tracks, and both the tracks and the metal supports are magnetic. So I have a whole bunch of these little metal containers with magnets in them, and they just stick to the supports. I like it very much. Okay, so I'm just going to poke this through like this, and that can be what I use to ensure that it stays shut. And I'm just going to squish that down really well, and I'm going to make it straight, and then I'm going to use some washi. I've got some butterflies, and I've got this one as well, but I don't know that I need anything quite that thick. I also have some non-Tim Holtz birds somewhere. Right, I probably should have grabbed them already, shouldn't I? I ran out of my very favorite bird washi, which was one of those impulse bird washies from Michaels that had like a vintage neutral background and kind of brownish birds. Here, it looked just like this, only it was neutrals. And I kind of got that as a replacement, and it's not quite as good. And it makes me sad that I ran out of the original. It was the exact same pattern. It was just a different color scheme. That looks okay though. I'm going to have it run right across. I've got some glue stick here. I'm not buying any more glue stick after this. I actually have some more sticks in my stash, but once I run out of them, I'm going to stop buying them, because I feel very wasteful when I use them. I feel like we go through them a lot, and there's a lot of plastic involved in this. So I'm going to try and phase out my glue stick use. You know what I should do is I could reinforce that seam at the same time. Not seam, but what do you call that? Fold. And then I will just nip off the ends there. Crease? Crease. I will reinforce the crease. Okay. So now that can twirl around and be our little closure. Okay. So for this one, kind of don't want to cover up. Hello. I have some ouch. I have some, this is tracing paper. So I can make a little tracing paper pocket. And I'm going to make a tracing paper pocket, I think, with the flaps. So I want to cut it there, and I want to cut it there so that I have enough room to cut in some flaps rather than just gluing down the sides. That was my son. He just got home from school. Ooh, so that's exciting. So probably as soon as I'm done filming and I start to upload, I bet he and I will get to watch today's new episode of The Bad Batch. Ooh, that's so exciting. All right, let me do this so you can see it. I'm just lining it up against that line there. And I'll line my mark up with the wire. And there we go. Okay. So now I probably want it to be, just going to fold my edges by eyeballing it here. And I like the tracing paper as a proxy for vellum. I have some vellum, but I just find tracing paper easier to work with. I feel like the glue, it's easier to glue, and I feel like it creases more easily and folds more easily. It's not quite as thick. I like printing on vellum. Well, I like having stuff available that's printed on vellum. Printing on vellum is a little bit of a pain at times. But so I always fold my sides in first and then fold the bottom up so that when you're sliding things in, it's guided down the side and it doesn't get stuck on whatever this is there. So there we go. Oh, I have a little bit of overlap with the rounded corners there, but you know what we can do is I will just re-round them and that will be okay. That little bit of an opening won't matter. So here is my Art glitter glue. So I will glue down these flaps. And then I will glue down this flap. And oh, I probably ought to have mitered those corners, but so be it. I could see the glue splooged a little bit, so I'm just going in and making sure that it doesn't all get stuck down. And I'm just going to trim off those edges. Yes, it will make a little bit of a hole, but we're just putting paper in there. We're not putting anything that titchy that can escape through those spots. Okay. Okay, so there's a pocket. And then on this eggy part, I'm wondering, I just had a thought.
Hey Sammy, so I'm making a video, but when I'm done, do you want to watch Bad Batch?
Yay. All right, so I'm going to slice this just above where that gear is. And I want it to remain long because I'm planning on having it be a foldy righty place. Okie dokie. So that will go there. I'm going to round this corner. I know that my corner punch gets cross with me when I try and round corners, vellum corners and other corners that are not backed with something. So here we go. Works much better. And that can go like just like that. And we can still kind of see those eggs there. I wonder if the what is this? 3-in-1? Not 3-in-1. Fabri-Tac will be a little more transparent for the vellum. I'm going to glue this down. See ya. We'll see when it dries. Okay, so I want this to be a foldy bit. So I'm just gonna pull that across so that it folds like that, and then I'm gonna pull this across so it folds like this. But then I actually want this one to be folded the other way. Like that. Okay, so we have pocket, we have tracing paper that you can write on. That will look cool. Do I want a little butterfly to tuck underneath there? I think I do. I'm waffling about which one to use. I think I'll use, will that fit? Oh, look at that. That's why we don't throw out our, oh, even better. So I can just glue that side of the butterfly down, and it will hold down that vellum, or whatever you want to call it, tracing paper. Okay. So I gonna need to make something to stick in here. And I have the other side, the other bit of that. So maybe we'll use this to make something for that. Oh, my glue is making a mess. Bad glue. Ah. Okay, this is so much fun. I did not do a good job folding that. I bet I can refold it though. Ooh. Huh. I glued it in. There we go. So I just want to glue it. I mean, not glue it, fold it. Just going to adjust the fold so it's not overhanging the top, and I think I will trim this corner here so that it will have a little bit of a divot when you unfold it like that, but that's okay. I think that's good. Okay, now on the inside, I want to maximize my writing space on the inside too. So, oh.
Hi, Eddie.
All right, so this bit right here, I'm going to have a piece of paper that folds out. And it looks like if I go across right underneath that green line, would be just about right. This was this way. I had the holes, and I said right underneath that green line. be straight. Where's that green line? Okay. And I just want to take off the staples. I don't really want the branding on it. Okay. So here's my thought on this one. I'm going to glue this down like this. Oh, did I make that just a smidge too wide? No, it's okay. It's okay. And then I'm going to do the whole foldy bit there. So I'm going to fold this like this. This is one of those instances where precision folding actually does help. And then if I fold this into this crease, is that, oh, I just lucked out on that one, huh? Okay, so I'm gonna glue that bit down, and that will be there. So, oh, I should put a whole reinforcer on there too, just for the fun of it. Okay. Hello, Eddie. Eddie the hound dog is visiting. Okay, I believe I have... Oh, look at that. I just found that. I'm going to use that. I didn't know I had that. Hi, Eddie. What can I do for you? Hey, buddy. Ha. Some whole reinforcers. I'm just going to add a little bit more ink. Sammy, could you do me a favor? Sam, could you please do me a favor and let Eddie out? I think he's whining for being let out. Thank you, honey. Go with Sammy. I think I'm the only person who still calls him Sammy, but I think that's a mother's prerogative, don't you? Yeah, I'm gonna do a little. Oh, he's saying, no, I don't want you. I want mommy. Sorry, I guess that's not what he wanted. Oops, that ink didn't hold. That's okay. I still like it. Okay. So that goes like that. And now I was thinking with this, I would have a flippy up, and with this, I'll have a flippy down. I wonder, would this fit in here? No, it's too, oh, that's too bad. I'll figure something else to use with that. I thought I grabbed another, I'll just make this all, maybe I wonder if this will use that wide lined bit right there. That's fun. Okay, so that needs to be cut right here. And I don't think that will fit in my cutter, will it? Oh, yes, it will. Doesn't fit the other way, but it fits this way. That's useful. Okay, so actually I need 2 of these. That was It was to this line here. And this thing just has some light tea dyeing on it. Oops, that was did that one wrong. That's okay. It's just going to have a border around it. Okay. So I'm actually going to use the Fabri-Tac just because it dries so nice and quickly. And it does allow for a little bit of wiggle. Okay, so that goes like that. And then I'm going to fold that. And then I'm going to accordion this to get the right number of folds. And then I will just voila. Okay, how thick is this getting? Oh, that's pretty thick. Oh my, putting a little bit of strain on my gear there. So maybe, oops, that not work. Oh, you know what? It's the thingy. That's okay. We're just going to leave it. Okay. So then for this one, instead of having a giant flippy uppy bit, instead we'll just do a plain spot. Do I just leave it plain altogether and not do any paper? Maybe I will. Maybe I'll just leave it. I know that seems like sacrilege, but... So that folds out. This folds down. This turns around to hold that down. And I just need a little something to go in here. And I actually did have some little somethings. Wonder if any of them will fit. But if I trim that down a smidge... and round the corners... then, oh, it's like a millimeter. All right, so be it. The little flourishes on the edges have to go. Et voila. And we still have to stick it on as a belly band behind. I think maybe I'll trim this down some more so it's just a little bit shorter. I like the tone of it though. This, I believe, is from my porch prints. And I've printed it out on cardstock. There we go. That's just a little bit cuter. And then I'm just wondering if I should glue this down with flaps, with some little gussets, because I have made it a little bit narrow, or I just put in a super narrow tag. That would make it look nice and layered, I suppose. Okay. I think I'm going to lose a lot of real estate though if I don't use gussets. So just above the letters, the alphabet letters, and then I'll eyeball this in half, and then fold that in half, and miter the edges, and I'll do the same with this one. I'll fold that in half, miter the edges. And give it a really good bone folder crease. There is nothing like a bone folder. And then I will see, I can even extend it out a smidge. So, like that. And we'll do the same on this side. Like that. Oh, I didn't do that perfectly straight, but hey, so be it. I don't do perfection real well. Pre-smudge it. And then kind of, oh, I really did a bad job on that, huh? Ah. It's okay. I can fix it, I can fix it, I can fix it. That's the trouble with the art glitter glue. So you have so little time. And sometimes that's the good thing about art glitter glue, is that it really does grab so fast. Okay. There we go. Oh, I bet you guys saw that, huh? Oh. So you gotta, to open it, you gotta fold that back up. That's okay. We got this. This unfolds like this. I probably should have trimmed that down ahead of time. Well, we're just going to let it fold. We are just going to let it fold. That folds out. That folds up. Whole long-winded account of your day there. And that folds back in. This blankness is not sitting well with me. The whole point is to go all out. All right, so maybe we ink this. And fold it. And then slide it in like that. But if we do that, we're definitely going to need a thumb hole. And since it's already down, I think I'm going to have to use this one. Ta-da. And then that will slide in. There we go. Okay, so we have some problem shooting solved. So then that has to stay up to fold out. And I just do. I want to do this. Maybe we won't do the whole thing, but I want to have something there. Okay, so I think I'm going to 1/4 inch round these corners, just so that they're not pointy. And I will glue this down. Yeah, and I'm going to cut it there. So it's a smaller spot, but it's still a spot. So that flips up, that flips down, that goes out of the way, that comes back up. You can still grab that out there. And now I just need a really tall, skinny tag for behind, like it was meant to be. And we're just going to round the corners on this. And all right, what the heck? Did you see what I was thinking about? All right, this will be the last element. then this will just get glued to the back there. Nope, I want this to be... I want the border around it so it looks even, and then you can see a little bit of that beautiful bird pattern that I love so much. Voila. Voila. Okay, so that is that panel for the day. This is definitely going to need some kind of ribbon closure because it's going to get fat. All right, well, if you stuck through that, thank you so much for joining me. Tomorrow, I don't know what we'll do tomorrow. I've got to do some research. But thanks a lot for coming back and for checking it out. Please check out the other videos in this series. If you wouldn't mind, could you please take a second to click like and subscribe? And it should be in the lower right-hand corner. And I hope you all have a great day. Stay safe. Bye-bye.